Hi, honey. Hope you're not too busy at work right now.
Not really. I'm on my break at the moment. How are your preparations for the trip going?
I'm rounding up. In the next few hours, everything will be set.
Good.
I've prepared enough food to last you the 3 days I'll be on the business trip. The washing machine is also up and running, so you'll be able to wash your clothes if you feel like it. All the plates are clean, but with the dishwasher, you'll be able to wash each plate you use immediately after eating. That way, nothing will pile up.
Jesus, why are you calling them off to me one by one? Am I a child? I know how to take care of myself.
I'm sorry, it's just nerves, that's all. This is a big thing for me, and if all goes well, I could get that promotion I've been eyeing.
That promotion is the only reason I'm agreeing to this trip. Esther, once you get a raise, our standard of living will get better.
There's a lot riding on this trip, Nick, not just the extra pay I stand to gain. This could be a great advancement in my career.
I'm sure it will, but seriously, I don't need your litany of chores to keep me informed. I won't be doing any of those things anyway. I've spoken to my sister. She'll be coming over.
Your sister? Brea?
Yes, she'll be coming over for the period of time you'll be gone. You should tell her everything you just told me.
Is that really necessary? There are basic things that everyone can do themselves. Why involve your sister? I'm sure she has something better to do.
On the contrary, she's happy to help. She said she needed a change of scenery anyway, and my place would be good.
She doesn't have to come, Nick. You can handle everything yourself. Nothing about all this is difficult.
Why handle it myself when I can have someone do it for me? It's called delegating. Just buzz off. I have to go now. I'll talk to you when I get home. Esther? Come on. Are you mad at me?
Hi, Nick. Are you there?
Yeah. Are you back yet? What took you so long?
I've just walked through the door right now. Didn't Brea come to stay with you?
Oh, she did, but she was barely home. It was as if she was not even in the house.
Are you sure about that? Because what I'm seeing here shows that she was very much at home. Nick, the house is upside down. None of the dishes are washed. How are they all dirty? I was just gone for 3 days. How did you and Brea use them all?
Oh, she mentioned something about inviting some friends over. No harm. You know how she can be.
Oh, she brought strangers into our home? And she didn't have the courtesy to clean up after her friends?
It's not that big of a deal, Esther. It's just dishes. You can wash them, right? Besides, if you'd been around, they wouldn't have piled up like that. Were you expecting me to wash them?
I was expecting you to call your sister to order. The reason she came here was to help you clean the house. But she did none of that. I just checked, the washing machine is filled with dirty laundry. For the past 3 days, you've been chucking your clothes in and doing nothing? How hard can it be to push a simple button?
This is my problem with you, Esther. You're barely back and you're already finding issues to argue about. What it'll take you to simply do the dishes and laundry. Since it's so easy, then do it. Brea says she's tired. Am I gonna force her to do chores? You know how tiring they can be.
Oh, they're tiring for your sister who does nothing? But perfectly okay for me who just returned from a trip? Come on, Nick. Is this fair? And why is my room all scattered? Did someone sleep in my bed?
Yeah, Brea stayed there. She said she liked your room better than the guest bedroom.
And you just allowed her in?
Was I supposed to say no?
Are you really asking me that?
Just stop all this, okay? I'm really not in the mood. When work ends, I'll come home. Hopefully by then, you will be in a better mood.
Nick, we need to talk.
I'm busy. Can't talk right now.
You're on break at this time, I know. And that's why I'm texting you.
Shouldn't you be working?
I'm on break as well. We need to talk about your sister.
What did she do this time around?
Nothing. It's just that it's been 2 days since I returned from my trip, and Brea is showing no sign of returning home yet.
Returning? To where?
What do you mean? To her house.
Brea lives with us now. She's had issues with her boyfriend and he kicked her out.
She's living with us? How can she even be having boyfriend-related issues already? Didn't she break up with Chad last month? And can't she go and stay with your mother?
No, this is Boyd. They started dating 2 weeks ago, and he's a total douchebag. Anyway, she's staying with us from now on. She doesn't want to stay at Ma's.
But why didn't you tell me about this?
Must have skipped my mind. Sorry.
Seriously? How can something like this skip your mind? Also, when is she moving to the guest room? Because I'm tired of sleeping with her. She keeps kicking me when she sleeps, disrupting my sleep.
Well, if it's that bad, just move to the guest room.
What? Do you want me to vacate my own room for her?
Well, you're the one having problems, not her. Use your head, dummy. This is simple logic. If this is all you want to talk about, I'll be getting back to work now. Brea is living with us now. There's nothing you can say that'll change that.
Nick, I'm not done talking. Nick! Hi, Brea. How are you doing?
Hey sis, what's up?
I'm doing okay. What are you up to?
I'm getting ready to step out. There's this spot my girlfriend's just discovered. It's insane. We want to check it out before everyone else gets wind of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. Brea, I'm searching for one of my purses. I wanted to ask if you took it by mistake.
What purse? More like, did I steal it? Are you calling me a thief?
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. Just answer the question, because there's something valuable in that purse. And that's all I'm after. You can keep the purse if you want.
Well, I didn't take your precious purse. You know, just because you're married to my brother doesn't give you the right to call me a thief.
I didn't call you a thief. Besides, you've been taking my stuff ever since you started living with us. Is it because I said nothing?
I borrowed your stuff. Stop exaggerating.
Yeah? And how many of them have you returned?
Quit interrogating me, okay? I didn't take your stupid purse. Now, leave me alone.
So you really didn't take it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
That's it? Esther? Nothing else?
Nick, it's your sister again.
My god, Esther, can you just leave my sister alone?
How can I? When she chooses to torment me, she stole my purse and told me that she didn't take it. Why would she do that to me?
Steal? This is my sister you're talking about, Esther. Why would she steal from you?
I don't know, but she has been doing it since she stepped foot in this house. I've been telling you, but you've done nothing about it.
Come on, you're both like sisters. What if she borrows your stuff from time to time?
When you borrow something, you ask the owner first. Your sister never asks, she just takes. And she never uses them well. Any cloth of mine that she wears will become loose, and many of them even tear.
That's no reason to accuse her of stealing.
She took my purple purse. I asked her about it, and she said she didn't take it. That's lying and stealing.
If she said no, then she didn't do it. You can't be careless at times. I'm sure you lost it somewhere, but want to pin it on the poor girl.
You sure about that? So then, explain this picture.
What is this?
That's your sister at a restaurant, and that's my purse with her. She actually posted this on her social media. Nick, if the drive I left in that purse should get lost, I will never forgive your sister.
Relax, okay? She probably took it by mistake.
You always have an explanation for everything your sister does. Nothing I say is getting through.
Just relax. When she returns, we'll fix this.
No. Since you don't listen to me anymore, it's time for me to fix it. I'll handle it now.
What does that mean?
You're about to find out. Brea, why did you lie to me about taking the purse?
Are you still on about this? Come on, give it up already.
I saw your picture on Facebook. You took my purse.
Oh, I just wanted to borrow it, that's all. Stop your bugging, okay? I'll bring it back to you. No stress.
The purse is not my main concern. The flash drive that was in the purse. Do you have it?
Flash? The one with the gold-plated covering?
Yes, that one. Please tell me you have it.
I saw it when I got down from the cab. By then it was too late to return it.
Answer my question, Brea. Do you have the flash?
Okay, you might want to calm down for this.
What?
I just checked my purse. I can't find the flash.
What do you mean? What happened to it?
I think it must have slipped out when the purse slid off my shoulder. But no worries, it's just a flash. I'm sure you can afford 1,000 more.
Excuse me, this is not about the flash, you dummy. It's what's in the flash. Do you know what your carelessness just cost me?
Why are you being so rude? If it's such a big deal, my brother will replace it for you. Why are you making it seem like I'm the first person on earth to lose something? It's not fair.
It seems you and your brother have conspired to frustrate me, but I'm done with all this. No more.
Why are you so strung up about a flash drive? Ease up a little bit, will you?
Esther, I just got home. Where the hell are you?
I'm at the hotel, Nick.
Hotel? Doing what?
I'll be staying there from now.
Come on, is this still about the purse? I thought she apologized already.
I can't stand either you or your sister right now. She didn't, by the way, but that's not the point. She took a purse that she wasn't supposed to take and lost my flash drive. Do you know what the drive contained? It had all the data and information I gathered on my business trip. The main reason I went on that trip was stored on the flash drive, which your sister so stupidly misplaced.
Okay, I know this might be hard, but she's your sister as well. You have to forgive her.
She's not my sister. She's your sister. If she was mine, believe me, she would not have grown up this way. With nothing to show for my trip, I'm now being accused of wasting company funds. It's as if I went on this trip to have fun. Thanks to your sister, I lost my shot at a promotion. And pending the disciplinary hearing, I might get fired or even demoted.
It can't be all that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating again?
Seriously? You know what? I'm done with you and your sister. Nothing will make me return to that house. You want her in my room? She can have it. She can have anything at all she wants. I just want you both out of my life.
Out of your life? What do you mean, Esther?
I'm filing for divorce first thing tomorrow morning. I won't be with a man who finds it hard to call his sister in line, but is perfectly happy to do it to me, his wife.
I'm sorry, okay? Can we move past this?
No, you'll get the papers soon, and don't try to delay this or there'll be hell to pay.
Esther, can we at least talk about this? I know I wronged you, but don't just leave me.
Goodbye, Nick.
Esther, hold on. What hotel are you in?
I blocked Nick and Brea from my life and tried to get myself back in order. Fortunately, the mishap didn't cost me my job, but it did cost me the promotion I had been looking forward to. And my 1 month salary was split into 2. This hurt me, but there was nothing I could do. It only served to make me hurt all the more. Nick and Brea lived together for a while, but soon I learned that he eventually kicked her out when she made life unbearable for him. He tried getting me back, but there was nothing he could say to make me change my mind. I was interested only in making myself happy, and I'm doing just that.
Sis, thank you again for today. I know you're busy with work, but you went out of your way to make time for me. Oh, come on, Ellen. Don't be so formal. My sister and her boyfriend are coming over to say hello. So it is not the time to work. I didn't think you'd go that far. I'm surprised. What? Why? You never seemed that interested in me. If anything, you were annoyed by me. It's true that we didn't seem like friendly sisters. Or rather, we weren't close. I guess so, right? But when it comes to marriage, it's a different story. As a sister, I have to congratulate you. Thank you. By the way, I'm surprised you got such a handsome husband. Heath, right? I don't know why he fell in love with you. Your face is so plain. Heath says he likes my face. That's just flattery. You don't get married on flattery. He's a well-rounded guy who graduated from Harvard University and works for a great company. He's way out of your league. You need to get out there and find a good man yourself, sis. You're right. I'll do that then. By the way, you guys are going on your honeymoon, right? Yes, we are. We're leaving right after the wedding and reception. Okay. Where to? Australia. Wow, so you're traveling abroad? Have fun! Thank you. Well, I'd better get started on dinner. Okay. I'm looking forward to your wedding. Ellen! I'll be waiting for you outside the hotel. What? Sis? What do you mean waiting for me? What do you mean? It's the honeymoon. It's my first trip abroad. I'm looking forward to it. What? Wait a minute. Are you planning to go with us? That's normal, isn't it? Where's the normalcy in that? It's normal for a honeymoon to be just the newlyweds, right? What? Isn't that wrong? Is what wrong? I mean, Heath. He's a high-class guy. Not sharing him would just be wrong. You just don't go and share someone's husband. Oh, Ellen, you're so stingy. We have a lot going on. Even my parents aren't invited. But it's not fair. Just the same, it's not possible. What? See you later. That's really unfair. If you don't even want your own sister around him, he must be so great of a catch that you have to hide him from me. That's really unfair. It's just not fair that you get to have all the fun. If you want to play that way, then I have a few things up my sleeve too. Ellen, where are you? What, sis? I actually have all the information about your honeymoon. You must have been caught off guard because I haven't contacted you once since I lost you in front of the hotel. I'm in Australia now. Huh? So tell me, are you freaking out right now? Why? Because I hijacked your honeymoon. I got your husband. What? Heath is too good looking for you. I decided to just steal him away from you, so I went after him. You're a stalker now? Hey, you haven't heard from your husband since last night, have you? Huh? Why? Because he's been with me since last night. Excuse me? Your husband's missing because he was sleeping with me. I don't know what you're talking about. At first, I had no intention of taking him away from you. But once I actually saw Heath, I felt a sense of destiny. And from that moment, I couldn't stop loving him. It seems it was the same for him too. And at the hotel where he was staying, we sealed the deal. So I'm sorry, I took your husband away from you. He's marrying me, so just hurry up and get a divorce. Huh? Okay. I'm not going to get into any tacky jokes, so don't worry. Huh? If it's my husband you're talking about, he's sitting right next to me. Huh? Well, I'm going sightseeing with my husband now. If you want to get married, go ahead and do it. Bye. Oh no! I know you're destroyed because you lost your husband, but can't you make up a better lie than that? A honeymoon alone is just so empty. I mean, we just got our marriage certificate. When you and Heath get divorced, I'm going to submit it to the city hall immediately. I was surprised too that it turned out to be such a short-lived marriage. I felt love for him, and now we've made love for one night. I can't help it now. I'm taking your share of the happiness too, so please, forgive me. Ellen! I heard you and Heath got a divorce immediately. Thanks to you, we got married. Thank God, I have a sister who loves me. He says he likes me more than an ugly girl like you. We're going to be happy. You will regret for the rest of your life that you dug your own grave by choosing a handsome man who is not good enough for you. Low income, low educated men are the best for you. You can't even reply because you're frustrated, can you? You really are miserable. Ellen, I'm going to return him. I don't care if I have to pay compensation. Let me get the divorce. Hey, answer me. Ellen! What? What all of a sudden? I was introduced to Heath's mother and we got married. What's with that mother? She suddenly made me live with her, and she's been nothing but a wife bully. She told me that since I was married, I should be a housewife, and she made me quit my job. She told me not to leave the house except to go shopping, and she's always watching me. Heath's father pretends not to see anything, and when I ask him for help, he brushes me off, saying that it's a wife's duty to obey her mother-in-law. No matter how handsome my husband is, I don't like my in-laws like this. That's unfortunate, isn't it? But why are you talking about giving my husband back to me? It's obvious now, isn't it? Heath was originally your husband. I'll give you your husband back, and he can divorce me. You've got the wrong guy. What? That can't be true. The name is the same, and it's the same face. You've always had bad eyesight. You don't like wearing glasses because they look tacky, and you say you don't want to waste money on contacts. I think you're living in a blurry world. If that's the case, then what? Even if I had bad eyesight, he identified himself as Heath, Ellen's husband. He introduced himself as a highly educated, handsome guy that works for a major corporation. A highly educated, handsome guy that works for a major corporation? He said that himself, Heath? Yes, he did. And his parents called him Heath too. There's no mistake about it. Ah, I kind of understand the situation now. Listen, I want you to calm down and listen to me. What? That Heath is my husband's cousin. Cousin? You married Heath's cousin with the same name when you had the intention of taking away my husband from me. Huh? What do you mean? Cousin Heath is close in age to my husband, and they happen to have the same name. He was compared to him from an early age and felt inferior to him. My husband graduated from a good university, got a job at a big company, got married. It seemed as though he was jealous of his smooth progression of life. He was a high school graduate, working part-time, and never had a girlfriend. What? But he says he's a handsome guy working for a big company. That's a self-proclaimed fact, isn't it? Do you have any proof? No, but... In general, a truly high-spec man would not call himself a high-spec man. My husband is a very elite man, but he's also very kind and gentle. Many of his colleagues are like that too. And I know this is off topic, But my cousin Heath hated my husband for that reason. So he decided to steal my husband's fiancée, me, and marry me as soon as he could. It looks like he even followed us on our honeymoon. I beg your pardon? That sounds familiar, doesn't it? It's amazing that you would do the exact same thing. I think you two are perfect for each other. Huh? I ended up not seeing my cousin Heath even once in Australia. Oh, come on, I get it now. I guess he lost interest in us after his dramatic encounter with you. So, he introduced himself as Heath, Ellen's husband. Are you saying that was a lie? Obviously, it was a lie. I was with my husband all the time. I don't even remember marrying my cousin Heath. Why are you lying like that? I don't understand. You were taken advantage of. You thought my cousin Heath was my husband and came on to him. He thought it would be better if he married you, while you thought he was my husband Heath. From our cousin Heath's point of view, he would have been happy with anyone, as long as he could get married quickly, wouldn't he? What? What are you saying? I don't know what you mean. It's okay if you don't. I don't know what I'm talking about either. But I understand that I married someone I don't understand. Ellen, help me! Why? Heath liked you to begin with, right? If that's the case, I'll give him to you, and you can trade me for your real handsome, high-class husband. I don't need a high school graduate part-timer. I don't like him, so that's impossible. I don't care if you do, so help me. Say what you want, but my husband has no relationship with that family. Huh? Why? You experienced that yourself. With parents and a son like that, it's natural to want to cut them off, isn't it? What's that? I'm the only one getting the raw end of the deal. Where's my handsome husband? Your husband is a high school graduate that comes with a wife-bullying mother. Birds of a feather get married and live together. And I'm going to cut you out too. Huh? Why? It's obvious, isn't it? Even though it ended in an attempt, you tried to steal my husband away from me. You followed us on our honeymoon without permission. You're insane. Our parents said they're cutting you off from them too. No way! Then what am I supposed to do? I don't know. If you had any brains at all, you would have known that he was lying. Pity your stupid self. Hey, please, help me. I won't do it again. I'll never think of taking away your husband again. So please, give me one more chance. Since you don't seem to understand, I'll teach you a lesson, sis. There are moments in life where you only have one shot. Sometimes, once you lose trust, you never get it back. You know, you have always found me annoying. I was a fool to think for even a moment that we might have made peace with each other as we grew up and got married. Don't say that! We've only got us, two sisters. You're the one who tried to steal my husband, aren't you? You brought this on yourself. I'm still on my honeymoon. Could you leave me alone? Bye, sis. Get along with your husband. After that, She tried her best to escape from her parents-in-law's house. But her husband and mother-in-law found her, and she failed to escape. Of course, she could not get a divorce. She seems to be enjoying her life as a housewife like a half-slave, while enduring the bullying and monitoring. On the other hand, my husband and I moved into a new house after returning from our honeymoon. We are enjoying our happy newlywed life. My husband's salary is quite good, but I like my job too. I would like to continue working until we have children.